She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up.
I like that.
When we're going dancing, my heart starts beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl.
Hi, I just bought a ticket, or I'm about to just buy a ticket to go to out of town, Ohio for 3 or 4 days because why not? It's something I've thought about doing. It's something that I just probably need at the moment to change things up. And life is short. So it's literally 8:40 or 8:50 in the morning. And I'm going to hop on a plane that leaves in 2 hours. I don't know what I need. A razor. Okay, so I'm gonna take you along with me as I go to Ohio, and the flight leaves in an hour and a half. So it means I have to be walking out the door like now. Wait, can I even make it? One sec. Okay, we're buying the ticket. As soon as I put in my credit card. Okay, wait, make sure I'm buying the right one. Orlando to Dayton today at 11. Gosh, get there one stop. Where are we stopping? Chicago. Disgusting. Okay, I don't want to go all the way to Chicago. Back over. Okay. All right, let's buy it. This is so not like us. So I'm outside my character. Okay, we're going to Ohio. Why Ohio? Well, I was born in maybe not mostly raised anymore, but born in Ohio, and my grandparents have been asking for me to come visit them for like years, and I haven't been to Ohio in over 4 years. I think it's been 3 years. And so I was like, you know what? I need to go. And I think, especially this, and then I'm gonna get emotional. I just think it'd be good for me also. I don't want to cry. I'm gonna edit this out. I also think it'd be really good for me, just maybe especially this week, just to get out and like change up my surroundings, and I don't know, just get out of Orlando for them. I'm gonna cry again. Okay, I'll be back later. Thanks for taking me. Thanks for taking me, Mila. Okay, I landed in Chicago, and now I have about 40 minutes before my next flight board, so I'm gonna go to that terminal. That's a 20-minute walk, and then we're gonna go to Ohio where there's nothing. Okay, I made it to my grandparents' house. This is where I grew up. I grew up like 8 minutes down the road, so it's very weird to be back. It's been like 3 years since I've been back. They live in the middle of nowhere, country, farmland, horses, cows, pigs, cornfields, soybean fields, depending on the year. Like, that's where I'm from. So I just made dinner. I'm gonna go, we're gonna have some food, and then maybe either tonight or tomorrow I'll take you like around the property and show some different places. Maybe I can find my childhood home and not find it, but like actually go there. Look at my aunt, uncle, and my mom. Sorry, that's my mom, my aunt, and my uncle. Look at them blondies. So they've had squirrels chewing like the roof of the barn, and this like the soffit or whatever, I don't know, ruining it and like causing like thousands of dollars of damage. So they've been taking their, not shotgun, rifle, and shooting, killing all the squirrels on the property. It's really sad, but another one bites the dust. It's so scary to me. I can't see anything.
Well, you have to look right in there. Close one eye and just look right in. I'm looking straight at the crosshairs right now.
I can't see anything. Oh.
Okay.
Dude, if my life is depending on it, I'm not aiming. I'm just free shooting. Oh, I like that. Okay. Good morning. It is like almost 9. I've been up showered, of course, but I've been working in my bed. And I think, whose room was this? I think this was maybe my uncle's room, if I remember correctly. I don't remember whose room it is, but maybe I'll give you a little tour. I'll give you a little tour. It's very messy right now. I always forget how tiny, it's just like how tiny the rooms are. I've just been here working, and then my mom brought me this. I think it's technically coffee, protein coffee with collagen. I don't like coffee, but this kind of tastes like hot chocolate, but also has caffeine. I don't really want to drink caffeine in the morning because I never drink caffeine to begin with, and I don't want I just, not that I think one time's gonna mess me up, but maybe I'll warm this up like this afternoon, you know? My dad was staying in this room, but then I was just gonna take the couch downstairs, but then he was very nice to me and he took the couch and gave me the room. Mostly because sometimes sleeping downstairs, and they call it the music room, is kind of creepy to me because there's like windows and it's like you just look into like a cornfield, and sometimes it's a little creepy. And like I could think subconsciously, like as a kid, my grandfather used to tell like all these stories about like people coming out of the fields and like coming to like look in the windows and get us, and like I think that's like ingrained in my DNA. And I was like, honestly, I don't really want to sleep down there by myself. If someone else is there, but by myself, it kind of freaked me out. So let's go set up a place to work down there. I think this was my mom's room growing up. Now obviously the decor is not the same, but, and then I think that one was my aunt's room. That is already noon, almost noon, 20 till noon. It's crazy. I'm gonna go find my mom and have a meeting with her. Hi, we're gonna have a meeting?
Hi.
JR, you said you want to have a conversation?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we paused work and we're gonna go shoot some squirrels that are overrunning the property. Hopefully we can kill one. Hopefully I can kill one. All right, I just got off work, and I say that because I've also been working, but talking and eating all day. One thing about this side of my family is that they love their food, and we're always eating, which is, what alarm is that? Oh, to post on Instagram. So anyways, we're gonna head out to like it's supposed to be an apple farm, but it's called Broomball's Fruit Farm. I grew up going there all the time, especially in the fall. We're gonna go to the bakery and get some donuts because I actually haven't had their donuts in probably, I don't even know, 15, 16 years because I went gluten-free, sugar-free, and I haven't been back since I started eating all of that again. So we're gonna go get some apple fritters and like sugar cream pie and all the yummy things. But while I'm waiting for everyone to wrap up their own work days, I'm going to just take a look around the property a little bit because I haven't done that yet. So let's start in the red barn. This makes me sad, not gonna lie. The basketball, they used to have their tractor, and the hay, they would store it up there because I had horses and pigs and chickens and all the things. Oh, maybe we should take the good old John Deere out. It's just a little tractor to mow. And then we used to, all the grandkids used to get in this wagon tied up to the tractor, and we used to pull each other around. Fun little story, my uncle, I think he fell off or he got pushed off or something, and you can still see the blood stain from the wood. At least you could. Maybe that's probably, maybe it's just, that's what's left with of it. There used to be blood like on here. At least that's what they told us. It could have been red paint. I do know that he fell and hurt. Is it still sturdy? It feels solid.
She's a little bit crazy.
Glaze, apple fritters, and 2 Long Johns. Chocolate's mine. It's disgusting vanilla.
That's what surprises me.
Starting with the plain, then working my way up. I know, I'm saving it.
Or hide it from Pop. Don't. If you hear him, you tell him which is yours.
I'm gonna keep his hands off of it.
Yeah.
This is my coffee. Oh, it's really hot. Okay, I am going to go out to the little pond and sit on the deck and just read and be and maybe film a little video for Instagram. I don't really know. What am I filming the video about? I'll decide when I sit down. But it's a beautiful, is it evening? It's like 6 o'clock maybe. So it's a beautiful evening here at the White House. And I'm gonna go sit here and probably until my grandfather gets back. Oh, I should go fishing. Maybe I should go fishing. Let's do that. Maybe. Okay, change of plans. I literally went out there, sat, and then decided, actually, yes, let's go fishing. I called my grandfather. He's like, yeah, go. So I'm gonna go to the store, or not really a store. I think it's like a gas station up in town, grab some bait, and find the gear in the barn, and yeah, let's go see if we can get something. Okay, not gonna lie, this room kind of creeps me out. It always has. Anything on this property kind of creeped me out growing up, you know? I think we're gonna go with the pink one since it looks like the most ready to go. I'm gonna change this out. We got the goods in the bucket. Let's go fix it up and get the bait.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do.
I always
She's
kind of feel
got
bad
a hold
though.
on me.
May the best fisherman win.
She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart starts beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn
I got me
out of
another
my
one.
league.
Ow.
She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing.
Alright, let's throw my third worm up there. I am going to switch to a different part of the pond because I don't want to keep catching them and they seem to be congregating in this corner. I want a bass. Those make me happy. I don't know if you can see the fish flopping over there, but I think we might have just killed him. It was lodged very deep into his throat. Is it not going to swim? I feel like there's a knot, because it doesn't go much farther than.
Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but
Okay.
gotta
Didn't mean to
feet
come
on
pray
the
for you
ground.
over there. Give me some of
I
my.
can't get enough of her.
Oh, Dad, come on.
She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smiling.
Good morning. It is 9 a.m. and I just woke up. I was talking to a friend like till midnight, and I don't know if I turned off my alarm in the middle of the night or if I never set it. No, I think I just turned it off. I think I was just so tired. Anyways, I'm supposed to be at work an hour ago. So I'm gonna go. I had this whole morning planned. Clearly that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get to work or finish working, and I will catch you on what we're doing today, which I think is a little bit different. I think we're gonna run into like town.
Mom had upstairs.
You got the sugar cream pie. That is the goat,
Oh, there's the
and
best.
then
A dozen. Oh.
these apple fritters are made fresh from the apples on the farm at Broomrose. Best ever. They're still hot because they were made fresh this morning, and it's only 10:40. I'm going for a big one. You don't understand. You don't understand how amazing these are. So we're gonna go gonna go eat it. Mind you, I think I had 3 donuts last night for dinner. I have one. I'm gonna be so fat after this trip. I stopped eating gluten and sugar, I don't know, when I was 13, 14-ish, or yeah, around there. So it's like I stopped eating all of this stuff. This is my first trip having the gluten and the sugar from Brew Balls because I started eating it all like 2.5 years ago, maybe. Oh, you don't understand. There's something like this in Florida where the apples are grown in the field out back and they're made in the bakery out front. All right, I'm making some salmon patties. I'm gonna put you right here. Can you fit? Yeah. So I'm making some salmon patties for lunch before we head out into town. And town is not really, I mean, it is like Dayton, like this town. We're in the country right now, like probably 40 minutes away. So this is where I grew up in the country, where I've shown you the past couple days. Middle of nowhere, lived here for the first like 8 years of my life, then moved to Florida, did a little diddly there. Then when we moved back to Ohio, we moved to like more of like a Dayton area. And the goal today is to first of all see my childhood home in the country. So we're gonna drive past that, and then we're gonna catch my second house that we built here in Dayton, and then also see my grandparents' house that they're building. And it is a massive like 12,000 square foot house. Like it's freaking huge. But in the meantime, tradition at my family for all our cousins is if we go like this, my grandmother always took, I don't want my ring on, I'm gonna flip the fingers. If we went like this, my grandmother would always get the whipped cream and she would put it on her fingers. And then we would eat it. Don't ask why, whatever. And then sometimes as grandkids, we would do like all down our arms and then we would try to eat it. So I'll spare you watching me do that, but I probably am going to do it before I leave for nostalgia reasons. So let's make some lunch. I love how much food they have, and they've always been that way no matter how old we were, except it's become very healthy whole foods now, which I appreciate. But back in the day, this cabinet right here used to be like for all the grandkids, and we would have all of our snacks because, you know, it was eye level. And now it's full of tea and 9 jars of honey. But this over here was also something for the grandkids, and it was, the top was always vegetables, but down low so the grandkids could reach it was the fruit drawer. And it's always packed with fruit. A gazillion avocados and so many avocados and vegetables and fruit galore. So I think I'm going to add some blackberries to my meal. I'm having just a hodgepodge of food. The one thing my grandmother always does is make the best little meals and like saute up vegetables and like great meat and all the things. So I'm not her because I'm lazier, but that's okay. All right, so I made lunch, which is kind of random. I did saute up some tomatoes, onions, and mushrooms, and a salmon patty, some goat cheese, and muskmelon. Bon appetit. We're supposed to be leaving in like 30 minutes. So I'm going to make sure my team at work has enough to do for the rest of the day. Make sure all of my things are ready to go, and then we're gonna go. Okay, we're at my grandparents' house that they're building. How big is this house? Oh, 9,000 square feet. Oh, Mama, that's so cute. Oh.
I like the mirror because I thought it would be bigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push one.
That's it.
Down we go.
Okay, I like this though. It reminds me of like the old-fashioned elevators. Okay, we're gonna go surprise them. I came for dinner.
Hey! What did you drag yet?
All right. dinner.